Throughout the film, I was just smiling. I seriously didn't expect that such a simple story on long distance relationship can touch my heart so deeply and make me feel so connected with the characters. Of course, from the title, you can guess that I'm talking about Meenakshi Sundareshwar film, which I'm going to review today. But before that, welcome to Bollywood Bug. This is Shreyashi. If you are new to the channel, then please subscribe to it and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates from us. And now, without any more delay, let's get started. Meenakshi Sundareshwar is a romantic comedy film that is streaming on Amazon Prime from 5th of November. It is directed by Vivek Soni and produced by Dharmatic Entertainment and Netflix. The story features Sanya Malhotra as Meenakshi and Abhimanyu Dassani as Sundareshwar. Meenakshi's character is very bubbly, well-educated, opinionated, absolutely filmy, a big fan of Rajnikant, our Thalaiva. On the other hand, Sundareshwar is absolutely the opposite, who always focuses on solving things from the perspective of an engineer with analytics and everything. He is not at all filmy. He actually feels sleepy just by hearing the name of films, and he focuses more on logics while Meenakshi focuses more on emotions. So first, let me give you a synopsis of the film. The film starts by showing how the marriage of Meenakshi and Sundareshwar got fixed accidentally, or should I say by the wish of the most elderly male person of their family. So after their marriage, even before they could get to know each other properly, they had to face yet another challenge, which is surviving a long distance relationship, as Sundareshwar got a job offer from a company in Bangalore. Meenakshi was all ready to join him in Bangalore in a few days, but then the company rules of Sundareshwar got in their way of happiness, because apparently Sundareshwar's boss Senthil believes that he should only recruit single bachelor people because they are more productive. Very weird. But since this was the case, Sundareshwar chose to hide his relationship with his wife from the entire company. And as a result, they had to go through a long distance relationship. So they both didn't allow this long distance thing to come in their way of happiness, and they tried various different ways of FaceTiming and uploading videos, mood videos and all of that to make things work and keep the romance blooming between each other. On one hand, Meenakshi was trying her best to adopt the joint family scenario because she was from a nuclear family, and she also sacrificed her job opportunity just to accept the family rules and norms. On the other hand, Sundareshwar, even after being socially awkward, he tried his best to gel up with his colleagues in the company. Everything was going fine, but then slowly Meenakshi started facing difficulty in accepting all the unfair norms of the family, and she also had a tiff with her husband because apparently there was some communication gap and some lack of information from Sundareshwar's side. Finally, Meenakshi chose not to accept any more of the unfair rules of the family, and she accepted a new job offer given by her male friend Ananthan in his tea estate. So in this severed condition, what happened next? Did the two find ways to work it out and once again be a happy couple? Or as we all know, people say that long distance relationship finally don't work. What happens next? If you want to find it out, well, you have to go watch this film on Amazon Prime. Talking about direction and screenplay, I think it is done beautifully, and the most parts of the film run slowly, but it was important for the film to run in a slow pace for you to understand and connect to the emotions of the characters beautifully. I really liked certain elements in the film which I want to talk about. Firstly, the first kiss scene. I think after a long time, I could really feel the nervousness and the excitement in that first kiss that happens in real life. So you will definitely watch that and love that scene for sure. Secondly, I loved how Meenakshi tries to fulfill her husband's dream of visiting various places in Madurai with her, and for that she goes to those places and FaceTimes with her husband because they were in a long distance relationship. Also, how they tries different things like role play in video call and all that to make their relationship work and also bloom some romance between each other. I also liked how, under the veil of a long distance relationship story, the director also chose to address some sub concepts which were highlighted in the film, like the complications created by patriarchy, the difficulty of romancing with each other in the presence of such a huge joint family, the rat race among employees in companies, also how convention goes that colleagues bitch against each other in companies. So all of these are so realistic, and also I think it is good that the concepts are addressed in this film in such a subtle manner. Overall, the only thing that I did not like is that the entire film was so realistic, but at the end, towards the end, it felt like the direction is very rushed. Maybe the editing is done in that way, so it might be the fault of the editor that it felt little rushed and it felt a little filmy towards the end, because throughout the journey we were finding realistic solutions to this issue of long distance relationship, but towards the end it felt like it just added a Bollywood masala tadka to end the problem, and the solution didn't feel really realistic or practical in the truest sense of the term. The cinematography by Debojit Roy is done so beautifully. It is the USP of the film, honestly speaking. He captured the scenes of Madurai so amazingly that it can convince any tourist to rush to that place and explore all its wonders. Also, the contrast created between the vibrant scenes of Madurai and the contemporary urban life of Bangalore in somber lights highlights the distinction between the lives in the two places absolutely evidently. So overall, the cinematography is amazing and just a treat to your eyes. Speaking of acting performances, Abhimanyu Dassani played his character with utmost sincerity. The innocence in his eyes, his face, and the way he delivers dialogues makes his role all the more convincing and relatable. Also, I really loved his voice when he was narrating his side of the story. Sanya Malhotra, as is expected from her, nailed with her performance. She played the character with such sincerity that she brought the character to life with all her little expressions, and I loved how she maintained the subtlety in her tone yet expressed all her strong opinions in front of the family so evidently. That was so well done. Also, the supporting actors did their performance quite well, and they made the family look so convincing as the typical large Indian family. Special mention to Shiv Kumar Subramaniam for playing the character of Meenakshi's grandfather. She brought so much authenticity to that typical Tamil grandfather character that I really loved it. Also, I loved Senthil's character, who will definitely portray the typical boss of any private sector company. So I really liked his performance as well. The songs in the film are another strong point of the film, and the songs are not just any random song, but they are actually narrators of the story and the emotions of the characters in that particular moment. So through the lyrics, the songs basically narrates the story beautifully. I loved the South Indian touch given in each and every song in the film. Also, if you ask me my favorite song, I would say Tu Yahi Hai, which features all the FaceTiming and video calls between Meenakshi and Sundareshwar. It will definitely make you miss your loved one for sure. The background score in the film helps us understand the emotions in a particular scene very beautifully. Speaking of dialogues, Although there are not such heroic or impactful dialogues in the film, but there are definitely some dialogues that will make you laugh. There are some dialogues and conversation between Meenakshi and Sundareshwar that will make you go, "Oh," and there are some other dialogues that will definitely touch your heart seamlessly. Okay, so it's time for me to give you my honest verdict on this film. This film shows the pros and cons of an arranged marriage and a long distance relationship, but also teaches us that if you want, you can definitely overcome all struggles in a relationship and try to make it work beautifully. Also, you need to have some patience to watch this film, but if you watch it, you will definitely love to live the journey along with Meenakshi and Sundareshwar, and by the end, you will definitely start praying for their happy ending. Also, this film is very different from the kind of films that are trending nowadays. There is no bloodshed, there is no evident sexual scenes, or there is no national heroism in the film, but just the simplicity of the characters and the realistic problems in their lives will make you love the film. So this is all I had to say about this film, Meenakshi Sundareshwar, that you can go check out on Amazon Prime. For now, if you like this video, please give us a big thumbs up. Also, let me know in the comments if you agree with my review or not. If you want to check more such reviews, then you can definitely check out our videos here. I will see you in the next review video. Till then, it's me, Shreyashi, signing off.